Now, if you'd like to enjoy more meat-free meals but need some inspiration, Fearne Cotton is here with a veggie treat for the whole family. And this is the beautiful book, Happy Vegan. And there she is, looking gorgeous. You're not entirely vegan, are you?
I'm vegetarian,
Yeah.
so I haven't eaten meat since I was a tiny kid.
Yeah.
Veggie for years, ate fish on off in my 20s, and that stopped again, so I'm veggie. The only sort of non-vegan thing I can't quite let go of is eggs.
Oh, right.
I love an omelette.
Yeah.
And I think my body really craves it, so I'm going with that for now.
So you probably need it.
What's it like at home, then? What do the kids eat?
The kids eat whatever. I think, you know, they're at an age where I want them to, you know, try anything that they want to, and then they can make that decision later. And my stepkids eat tons of meat, so I'll cook whatever they want.
What anybody wants.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no doubt we probably, in the week, eat too much meat, don't we? So it's good to have an alternative that's still filling, because I think people think, oh, I'm going to miss that, but
Oh, my
there's no
gosh.
reason to.
No way. It can be really hearty and wholesome, especially this time of year, using root vegetables and just, you know, lots of delicious lentils and chickpeas and things like that. So, you know, like my mum and dad have started doing one vegan meal a week. And I think even that helps you physically, it helps the environment. You know, it's no bad thing to do it on-off.
Yeah.
Well, too scared.
I've had a sneak look at the finished dish and it is stunning.
Yeah,
So
it looks
we're going to give it a try.
Off you go.
So first of all, I've just sautéed some onions here. You want to do it for about 8 minutes. They're nice and juicy and go translucent.
OK.
And then we're going to add some garlic and some thyme, just for some flavour. I put garlic in everything. I'm not a chilli person, I'm a garlicky person.
Oh, right, OK.
I love it. So you just want to put that in there for a minute, just to kind of get all those flavours going. Then onto the root vegetables. So as I said, great time of year to use butternut squash, sweet potato, carrots.
I love butternut squash. I never used to eat it, and now I really, really like it.
It's dreamy. So this casserole has got tons of the stuff. So I've used about half a butternut squash and a couple of carrots, just roughly diced and peeled. And then also some mushrooms. These are shiitake, but you could use any mushrooms you want, really. But I think these work really well in this dish. And you want to keep those cooking like this for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, just so they get covered in the garlic and the thyme and get all those flavours going.
You've grown to love cooking, haven't you? This has become a real kind of thing of yours, almost like a relaxation sort of ritual.
As you know, I'm like very much an all-or-nothing person.
Yeah.
So if I go full steam ahead with something, I really go for it.
Yeah.
And as you well know, in my 20s, I was not a cook. I would go to your house.
You'd open the fridge and there'd just be champagne in there. You'd be like, where's your food?
That's my kind of fridge.
There was none. Because I was out all the time and I was going to gigs or whatever. So I'd go to Holly's and she'd have, it was all like perfect, lovely meal and everything was clean. I'd be like,
now
oh my God, she's a proper grown-up. And now we've reversed. So, yeah, I guess when I, you know, had my sort of stepkids into my life and then had my own children, that became a moment where I go, right, I can really get stuck into a new phase of life. And, I mean, I spend half my life cooking now, and I love it.
Do you add liquid to this?
Yep, so we're going to pop some stock. So we're going to put all of this veggie stock in there. This is going to help all the vegetables get nice and juicy. And then some red lentils. We were just talking about how great these things are.
I love red lentils.
And I give these to my kids in soup all the time. They have no idea, mean mum.
Yeah.
But it's a great source of protein.
They're nice. They're nice on their own. Like
And then a little glug of soy sauce for some flavour and a bit of salt in there. There we go. And you're going to leave that cooking now for about, we'll season it as well, maybe 20, 30 minutes, just so everything gets super juicy and really soft and lovely.
OK.
So whilst that's cooking, if we head over here, we've got some gorgeous sweet potatoes. Again, I mean, I use these in everything. Soups, or I'll just roast them whole, give them to the kids. Luckily, honey's good with veg.
And they are better for you than normal potatoes? Or just a different flavour?
I think the jury's out. I think it's, there's some benefits, I guess, because, you know, we're sort of told to limit white pasta, rice, potatoes or whatever. And, I mean, these are a gorgeous colour and have a load of nutrients in them.
Nice.
And they taste dreamy. So I actually prefer to keep the skin on. So you can just roughly slice them. And then I'm going to pop them in a pan of water. And you just want to boil them for like literally 3 minutes, just to soften them up ever so slightly. So we'll leave that, and you can leave that cooking. I've actually got the prepared
So this is
dish
what
here.
that looks like.
That's that in 20 minutes' time, all gorgeous, dreamy and juicy. Pop it in an oven-proof casserole dish. These are already boiled, so if you want, you can help. We just put them on top in any kind of pattern that you like, really. Thank you, Phillip.
That looks
Well, you're
so
welcome.
nice.
Holly didn't look like she was going to
Well,
help you.
no,
did she?
because I
you
thought
can
you were
help.
all
You
in.
didn't even move.
No, I won't.
No, Serena.
It's because I didn't want to get in the way.
Cook for me. Cook for me. I don't want to do anything.
But these go all crispy.
I'm going to mess it up the way I've done today, to be quite honest.
So once we've done that, very beautifully, thank you, Phillip, a little glug of olive oil, yet again over the top, just to make it nice and crispy.
That looks so good.
And we'll add a little extra thyme, and again, just season it however much you want. And then that's going to go into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. So I tend, if I'm cooking for the kids at 5, like tea time, I'll prep this, put it in the oven, and then once they're in bed, eventually, get it out the oven, and it's done.
And yeah,
Heavenly.
nice.
So
Nice,
pop that
nice.
in.
And so
30
your
minutes.
book is, you're saying that, you know, it's stuff that's actually easy to make. These are
So easy.
staples that you would have on maybe for a Sunday lunch or something like
Yeah,
that.
and there's nothing, you know, weird or complicated ingredients-wise, because I think people get really put off, especially with the vegan diet, that it's going to require lots of weird ingredients and things they've never
But you
heard
can't
of.
get. So when
But
you're
it's-
doing your normal weekly show, you're thinking, where am I going to get
No,
that from?
absolutely not. I mean, it's predominantly lots of great fruit and veg, pulses, lentils, beans, stuff that I have in cans in the cupboard all the time anyway.
Yeah.
The baking bit was interesting because there's cakes in here too, so I had to work out a lot of egg substitutes and butter substitutes. But that, again, was really fun, and it's nothing that weird. Maybe some flax seeds, which you can buy in all supermarkets.
Yeah.
Maybe apple cider vinegar mixed in with a non-dairy milk creates a bit of a binding effect as well. So chia seeds, lots of different ways that you can do it. But it's all easy. I'm not a chef. I'm a home cook. I'm someone that just likes cooking. So
Yeah.
it's all
Got
super easy.
jackfruit in here as well. That's
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
just
I haven't
started
tried
on
That's
that.
a new one for me. I was always a little bit suspicious of it and didn't trust it. But it is lovely if you know how to cook it. So there's a jackfruit burger in there.
Because, I mean, you look at it, it looks a bit like pulled pork.
It does.
But it's a vegetable.
Or you can use it as a tuna substitute and make like a tuna mayo sandwich as well, which is an interesting one.
You've got to see if you can find anyone that sells chicken of the woods mushrooms.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Chicken
Phillip.
of the woods, and you know, don't go just out picking any old mushroom, obviously.
No,
but
no.
Chicken of the woods. If you know
That
what it
could lead to
is,
some serious
serious
fun.
trouble. But it's just like it is just like chicken.
Yeah, I'm
Incredible.
definitely going to check that out. I think there are so many easy ways now to be vegetarian or
It's so
vegan.
good.
And it's yummy, isn't it? Packed with flavour.
Oh, my
It's got so many
gosh.
vitamins and nutrients in there, and it's hearty and wholesome.
That really, really is
I haven't
delicious.
got a
Makes me
fork.
feel
Shall I
good.
just eat
Oh,
this?
yeah, just...
Thank you, Phillip.
There you go.
The thyme in there's so nice.
Yeah. There she is, eating with a ladle.
Thank
No
you.
biggie.
That's
Oh,
stunning.
pleasure.
Really
Well done,
delicious.
Fearne. Absolutely
It's a
delicious.
very, very easy recipe, I promise. And as I said, this book is for people that have, you know, never tried a vegan diet before, are slightly nervous of it, and fully fledged vegans. It's very easy. Even if you do it one day a week, it's going to help the environment. It's going to make you feel good. So, you know, why not give it a try?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Very
you.
much. Thanks. For all the recipe details, take a look at the This Morning app.